Oh, no, hang on. I really hope this is not connected to... let me see. We'll wait for some people to come in and then they can tell me whether they can hear me or not, because sometimes I have issues with my headset connecting to the Bluetooth. How is everyone today? I've got my son just here doing this and clapping because he wants to be on YouTube. But there's no point, because when it comes to the spring of next year, under 16s cannot be on social media. So, yeah, that's a shame. Anyway, how's everyone doing? My name is Sim. I'll make sure I'm not connected to the Bluetooth. 1 second. 1 second. I really hope it's not. What have I been up to today? Traveling on the train. At least I didn't miss any trains today. But yesterday again, traveling here, there, everywhere. Guys, when you come in, please like the live, introduce yourselves. 1 second, guys. I hope this doesn't disconnect. Hang on. It may do. Let me just see. Oh, do you know what? I could play a game while I wait. No, that wasn't the whole point. 1 sec. Let's connect, and I'm not connected to the Bluetooth. So how is everyone? Come in, say hi. I don't bite. So my name's Sim. This is SimSENDTalk. Oh my goodness. Hi, Roman. Long time. It's been ages, Roman. How have you been? Why are you crying? Are they tears of joy or tears of devastation? What's happened? I thought you'd be happy because you're not at school. Anyway, let me know how you're doing, Roman. I was just my eyes, they're in pain. Oh no, Roman, what happened to your eyes? Oh my, are you okay to even be on YouTube? I don't want you to strain your eyes now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Roman. Oh my goodness. Did something hit it? Were you playing cricket or football or something? Yeah, make sure you look after yourself, okay? But hi guys, my name is Sim. This is SimSENDTalk, and my channel is about raising awareness on disability, medical conditions, and mental health. I go live twice a week, every Monday and every Thursday. So here I am. Welcome, guys. If you are new to my channel, please introduce yourselves. Don't forget to like the live, guys, as you're coming in. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, the reason why I started this channel is because my eldest son has got autism. Hi, Life with... Oh, hang on. Is that Life Within Aya? Was it... Oh, yeah. Hiya, how you doing? FSC, hi, how you doing? Please let me know if you're new, because sometimes there's so many names, and obviously the regulars I do remember, but sometimes I've made the mistake of being like, welcome, is it your first time? And they're like, no, it's like my third. And I'm like, it's my bad. I think the last time I spoke to you might have been 2 months ago. What's it? How are you doing? How are you doing, my love? How's your day been? Oh, FSC says I'm new. Well, welcome. Welcome. Where are you watching from, if you don't mind me asking? My name's Sim, and as I mentioned, don't know if you heard it, I raise awareness on basically not just children, but people that have disabilities in general. So that could be a range of disabilities: autism, ADHD, Down syndrome, also medical conditions. I've interviewed people that have sickle cell disease, or should I say disorder, that's the more up-to-date term. Oh, it's kind of jumped a bit, guys. And then also Do you know what? I don't always necessarily have a focus on my lives. I used to, but then I found that people just found it a safe space just to check in, tell me how their day's been, or if they've got any issues at school, college, work, family life. And yeah, it's really enjoyable, guys. Um, it jumped for some reason. What's it saying? How's it going? It's going good. It's been a long couple of days, what's it? Because where I haven't had my car, there's been a lot of traveling. And in some ways, the advantage of taking the bus and the train is at least you get to sort of sit back and relax a little bit, especially on some trains, you know, the empty trains where you can actually sit down for about 40 minutes or so. But what I've struggled with is having to wait. You know, when it's not in your control and you're like, hang on a minute, why is there another train that's delayed? And it's no fault of their own. It could be a signal problem. It's just like, so then it's had a knock-on effect with me getting to places on time. So yeah, but it's a season. But yeah, you're good. That's great. And what's it saying? Day's been good, yours. Yeah, just busy, as I mentioned. Roman says, oh, my shoulder is hurting. So, Roman, your shoulders and your eye is hurting. What has happened? Have you been playing rugby? Oh, my goodness. Take it easy. Oh, my goodness. Can you believe it, guys? So, tomorrow will mark a week. Oh, no, actually. Some children broke up on the Friday, didn't they? One of my young people, they haven't even broken up from school yet. They break up tomorrow. He's not very pleased about that. Oh, you're watching from Great Britain, England. Well, welcome. I'm actually based in London. So yeah. Have you been enjoying the weather? Yeah, I don't remember a time before where it's, we've had a heat wave for so long. So I've just seen who's just joined. That Gary, so naughty. Gary, let me finish what I've got to say. Yeah, so are you enjoying the heat? I felt a little bit cooler in parts today and yesterday, I think, but welcome. If you haven't liked already, guys, please like and please subscribe. You'll be more than welcome to this wonderful community. Gary. Gary. Hello from the Chinese man. Gary, don't mess about with me. Were you being genuine? Are you actually of mixed heritage? Because what you wrote underneath one of my videos, I went straight. First of all, you know when you click translate on YouTube's like, it didn't even, it just like, we can't translate. So then, did I screenshot it? And then I ran it through ChatGPT and it did say it was Chinese, but it said it didn't really make sense. But you said it was a song. It said something like look, something money. But I was like, is Gary pulling my leg? Because I know how mischievous you can be, Gary. Anyway, Gary, how are you doing? Are you okay? FSC says, yes, bomb, it's too hot for England. I'm used to the rain. Yeah, we all are, aren't we? And you know what's very interesting is that people even from the Caribbean, so I had a cousin that came when it was my mum's birthday in May. He came from Jamaica, so did his son, both my cousins. And even they were saying it was hot. Could you imagine? And then I know someone who's from South Africa as well. They're like, you know what? This is too hot. And the thing is, what they're saying is that over here, it doesn't come with a breeze, whereas back home it does. So we've done very well because it's been weeks and weeks and weeks. My poor grass, my poor lawn out there is just like crispy brown. Gary. Oh, what? Gary, what is this? I spell for you that it didn't come back. Okay, Gary. Gary, are you in a hyper mood? Roman says, do you know Natalie Reynolds? That name does ring a bell. Do you want to remind me? That name does ring a bell. But this is why, although it's late, so guys, over here it's 9:46 p.m. And so I do like to come on a little bit earlier, but had to wait for the hubby to get back so I can just kind of hide in a different room. Otherwise it would have been maybe 10:30, 11 I'm coming on. So yeah, remind me of who that is. So FSC said yes. Gary says, I'm from UK. My parents and my mum's parents, my grandparents are Chinese. Okay. So, Gary, if you don't mind me asking, do you, how do you refer to yourself? Because I'm sure there was a time someone had entered the chat and you were like, you refer to yourself as white British, but are you actually mixed heritage? Unless there's another Gary, I could be wrong. FSC says, you from London originally, or do you have other origins? So I was born in London and parents are from Jamaica. Yeah, so that's it, really. I've not been to Jamaica in so long, but I need to get out there because I've still got some family members out there. I've got an aunt who's in her 80s. And so, yeah, I need to make contact with her. Is that Alan Black? Well, she's pretty. Are you talking about me? Oh, thank you, if it is. Thank you so much. Where are you watching from? Guys, if you haven't liked the live already, please like the live. Please subscribe to my channel. Come on board. If you do, there's no pressure. I just know that once you do come on board, you will not regret it. Our lives are generally very live. I would say that on a Thursday, for so long it was the most liveliest live compared to Monday, but I have to say Monday gone, wow. I said to them, I'll be on for about an hour. No word of a lie. I think it must have been an hour 20 or something. I hadn't even realized, but it was just like, yeah, it was crazy. Oh, so Gary says I'm white British because I'm born in the UK my whole life. Oh, okay, Gary. Okay, but you know, like the color of your skin has nothing to do with where you were born. Just saying. But because I would have said you were mixed heritage according to your, if they were your birth parents, There was a young lady that I was asking what her identity is, and she said, oh no, in fact, her carer had told me this, and she was referring to herself as mixed race. But she wasn't mixed race, she was white. But because she had, I think she had some learning difficulty. But because she would tan so much in the sun, that's the only reason why she was saying she was mixed race. I was like, no, you're not mixed race. She's like, oh, I thought because I was going golden, I was mixed race. But fair enough, Gary. Alan is saying, love your hair. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love that star emoji. Where are you watching from as well? Am I saying it right? Alan Black. Yeah, hope you've had a good day. Please like the live, guys, if you haven't done so already. Hi, Ice. How are you doing? How are you doing, Ice? Are you okay? Have you had a good day? How's your toe as well? If you don't mind me asking. Alan says Southwest England. Okay. All right. I mean, the other day, the amount of people from abroad, shall I say, that joined, yeah, it was like an international gathering. So FSC says, wow, Jamaica is beautiful. You're honestly lucky. I mix with origins from Spain and France, but born in England. Lovely. So can I assume when it came to the World Cup, firstly, did you watch it? And secondly, I know exactly what team you were supporting. It wasn't Argentina, was it? Congratulations to Spain. Well, oh, that's a lovely mix. And thank you for that. Ice says hi again. So Ice was saying I was making a squishy with balloons and flour, and my dad walked in and shouted at me, and now I'm really sad. Why did Dad shout at you? Were you meant to be doing something else? Or were you meant to be in bed? And he took all my squishies. Oh, were you meant to be in bed? So we got R.D. Khan. Hello, beautiful lady. How are you? How are you? Welcome. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Is it R.D. Khan? Tell me if you've got part of your name that you want me to say. Sometimes when you see all these letters together, and I know some people don't want to give their genuine name, and that's totally fine, but welcome, guys. If you haven't liked the live already, please like the live. My name is Sim, and oh yes, I can see Spain there. Yes, of course. This is SimSENDTalk, and my channel is about raising awareness on special educational needs and disability, mental health and medical conditions. I usually say it the other way around. So on my channel, whenever you're free, if you've got time on your hands, you can have a look all on the playlist now, so you don't have to sort of travel through my channel. All on the playlist. You've got various interviews. I've gone into a school in East London. I've interviewed parents of children with additional needs, adults who have additional needs. And some interviews coming up as well. So please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Ice says my toe is the same. Oh dear. But you said they gave you some medication, right? Was it or did they give you some cream, or did you actually taken something orally as well? And then FSC. Oh, you must have been celebrating. Is it your mum's side or dad's side that's Spanish? Oh my goodness. If I had that mix, there'll be all Spanish flags everywhere. I've been to Spain a couple of times, and yeah, really like it. I've been to Madrid as well. Is it Mallorca? Yeah, and it's not too far from here as well, So yeah, I'm very pleased that Spain won. I really wanted Spain to win. I had a cousin that kept posting about Argentina, but I'm like, I'm team Spain. Obviously, once we got kicked out, of course, So I said, because I didn't ask. Oh, but I forgot. And I don't understand how what I did was bad. Oh dear. Maybe once Dad calms down, you can have a word with him or speak to Mum. Yeah, because I could understand if it was your bedtime and then Dad's walking in and like, what are you doing? Go to bed. What happens as well, Ice, is sometimes we get so tired. We don't, us adults make mistakes as well, but we don't always admit it. And so he might be tired. Not that it was okay to shout at you, but when you feel a bit calm, and I'm sure when he's calm, he'll talk to you, okay? FSC says, okay, I'm going to go explore live streams. Bye. And I love what you're doing and I wish you all the best. Okay, take care, FSC. Oh, and it's your dad that is Spanish. Okay. And your mum is French. Okay, hope to see you soon. But take care of yourself. Guys, if you haven't liked already, please like the live. Please subscribe to my channel. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So I just can't believe how quickly the year's going. My goodness. July almost feels a little bit non-existent. I feel like we just reached July and now we're on the 23rd. My goodness. Yeah. So usually we wait around for August for the weather, to have good weather. But honestly, I feel like from April, May, we've really been having this consistent weather. And I know you shouldn't moan, but sometimes at night time, it is a struggle to sleep. And I do like my sleep, but I'm finding that I'm waking up about 5:30, guys, 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I don't want to wake up that early. I says, no, he is stressed from my puppy biting all the time and because of work and me and everything. So, yeah. Oh, I know it's easier said than done, Ice. Try not to take it personal. I'm sure once he calms down, he will talk to you. Yeah, that must be quite stressful with a puppy. I know with this, I don't know if I can still call him a kitten because he's like 10 months. Doesn't look like a kitten, but let's just say for argument's sake, he's a older kitten. But he's a bit crazy, this one here. And no matter what I say, he's got a little bit better. But when he first arrived did he come middle of October? Or end, I can't remember. So his birthday, I know the details, 3rd of September. So he was jumping everywhere. And I was just like, you're one of the worst kittens I've ever got, because at least, unless the other ones just waited until we were out of the room and then jumped on things, but he don't care, he just does it in front of your face. So yeah, he's not been an easy kitten, but hopefully he'll grow out of it, they say. So yeah, try not to worry where possible. Okay. What are your plans for tomorrow? Let me have some more. Guys, if you haven't liked already, please like the live. My name is Sim. This is SimSENDTalk. And I raise awareness on disability, medical conditions, and mental health. I go live every Monday and Thursday. What I noticed recently, what YouTube's doing is it seems to be sending my live streams more to new people as opposed to my regulars. Sometimes I've noticed that in the last few lives, and then I get messaged on like under one of my videos saying from a regular, "Are you not going live tonight?" I'm just like, I've just done about an hour and a half. So yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird. But yeah, hopefully I'll get to check in with some of them later. So Ice is saying, I am sad, but you want to know what I did today. If you don't mind, it's up to you, because I know you are feeling a bit sad and you might not want to talk much. So you tell me what you want to tell me. Is that Jamie? Hi, Jamie. Are you sad? Are you asking me or the person who's just commented, who we call Ice? Because I am fine. I'm a little bit tired because it's, 1 minute to 10. But, oh no, I'm fine. No. I was just reading that someone said they were sad. How are you, Jamie? Or is it Jamie's? How are you doing? How was your day today? Please like the live if you haven't done so already. And subscribe to the channel. I am grateful. I like that. I love that. I am grateful. That's important. Because you know what? There's so many things that we can take for granted, including our own life and the lives around us, like family, friends, and honestly, sorry to sound depressing, but the reality is we're not going to be here forever. And some people didn't necessarily wake up this morning. So do you know what? Amen to that. I'm feeling grateful too. Sean, you're the only black woman with a Cockney accent. I wouldn't say my accent is Cockney. If you heard Cockney over here, you would really hear Cockney. But welcome. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome to my live. Please like if you haven't done so already. And subscribe if you want to. But as I said, my channel is about raising awareness on special educational needs and disability, medical conditions and mental health. So yeah, I'm very passionate about this, and there's so much that I'm learning as well in this process. So yeah, have a look at some of my interviews and some of my tips as well. You may know a parent, or you may be a parent yourself of a child that is neurotypical. And yeah, just feel at home. So, Ice is saying, first I wake up, then I get dressed, then I looked after my puppy from 11 until 12. Then we went out to the outlet until 4, and we also got pizza express and yums. From there, I got a lot of items. That sounds like a brilliant day, Ice. That sounds like a very good day. And I know you're feeling sad still, but try not to let what just happened ruin the whole day, because your day in general has been good. As I said, give your dad time to calm down, and maybe you can have a little conversation. Yeah? So, I got a puzzle. A pack of sweets, and then we went home and I got... Oh, was that the shouted at 5 minutes ago? Okay. I love that. Yeah, you included literally everything today, didn't you? Yeah. Try not hold a grudge. Yeah, especially if it's something that's out of character. As you said, you recognize that your dad's quite stressed, but you're probably thinking, why take it out on me? Have a little chat. I cannot give my views on veganism. I don't really have a view on veganism. Are you a vegan? I used to be a vegetarian. Oh, really? Oh, wow. And then did you just miss meat? Oh, sorry, you've written here, I stopped in June for my health because I was getting sick. Okay, fair play, fair play. I mean, if is that Sean? Can you let me know if you're a vegan, and let me know your views, okay? Do you think that black men are suffering from mental health issues which result in black on... I can't answer that, because I think I don't want to target a particular... I mean, you're probably looking at me as a black female, and I don't know what race you are. I'm trying to have a look. I haven't done my research on it, and we can't make assumptions that it's all connected to that. It could be a number of things. But of course, one thing I can say is that the media will highlight on the negative, particularly on minority groups. So, yeah. But there are some very positive things. No. That, the black community and men are doing, but it won't get focused on. But thank you for your question. I also was missing meat a lot. Fair enough. Fair enough. Of course. Yeah, but the main thing as well is that you started to feel unwell. So I can see that being your motivation to go back to it. But guys, thank you for joining. I've got to go in the office tomorrow. But thank you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for liking my videos. Ice especially, Um, your comments. It's so nice that it's getting my videos are getting out there and you guys are seeing it, you know? Does diet and also please give me your thoughts as well. I mean, you've got some good questions, but also it's about learning from each other. Does diet and nutrition have anything to do with mental health? I do feel like, you know, when people say mental health, they feel like that's an issue. It's not, we all need mental health, okay? It's when it goes wrong in some ways, it then becomes a mental health crisis. So whatever we put into ourselves, it's going to have a knock-on effect. For example, I had a number of allergies and food intolerance and things like that. And when I was younger, I had eczema. And so, of course, the doctor can give all these kind of creams and things like that, but it's about what I'm also feeding myself. So there's been improvements in that sense. So the reason why I share that is, you know, the saying, we are what we eat. So try and keep fit, drink plenty of water. I'm speaking to myself as well. Try and keep away from the sweets and the sweet treats and cakes constantly. And, you know, I mean, put it this way, if we're eating really well, then we may not need vitamins. But someone like myself, I do have vitamins. I have cod liver oil capsules and things like that. And I feel good for it. I go for walks, I go to the gym, and all of that will contribute to positive mental health. Okay. Hi, Barbara. How are you doing? Hi, how is Anand doing? How is your other son? How are you managing during the holidays? I know it's only early, and to be honest, tomorrow will mark a week that most of them did half day at school, so we can't even include it being a whole week yet. But how is everything? Barbara says, greetings all in the chat. Thank you, Barbara. FSC, hey, I'm back. That was a quick exploring. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. We're pleased to have you back. I says, I'm sorry, my phone died. Don't worry. Don't worry. It is on 2%. Oh my goodness. Do you know what, Ice? I've got an old phone. I'm going to say old because it's an iPhone 15 and I think the 17's coming out soon if it hasn't done so already. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I find that the battery life starts to go a lot quicker. So I've had to buy 2 sort of packs, rechargeable packs. I don't know if the right term for it. Because literally, if I charge my phone the whole night, by about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's like on red. So it's doing my head in, and I wonder if it's the manufacturer's way, which is Apple, of trying to get you to buy a new phone, or my battery's just rubbish. Oh, is it Rowan? Is that right? Hello from Belgium. Welcome. Welcome from beautiful Belgium. I've never been myself, but I've heard from friends previously who would visit. They loved it. Welcome. Thank you for saying hi. And please like the live if you haven't already. My name is Sim. I'm based in London, and I raise awareness on special educational needs and disability, medical conditions, and mental health. So just getting to meet some new people in the chat today, and you're one of them. Oh, FSC saying this making my day, I can't lie. Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, that's so lovely. Thanks for coming back. You know, I'm never going to hold anyone, you know, because I'm the same. Like, I might be talking for a while in a live and then, you know. But no, I do appreciate you keeping us company. So I says, I will watch you on my other phone as well. So you get more views. You're so sweet, Ice, honestly. I'm so pleased that you found my channel because you're very sweet. I know you'll say you've got the alpha kind of energy, but I think you're very sweet. So FSC says, do you have any tips on relationships? Okay, let's be a bit more specific though. So in what, hone it down a little bit. Are we talking about relationships with, because everything could be a relationship, family, with your parents, boyfriend, girlfriend? Home it down a bit and give me like an example, and then we can have a chat about it. George, how you doing, George? Hey, am I late? So, George, I've been on for about 35 minutes. So, I like to sort of round off, well, right, I say round up or round off to about an hour, but sometimes I go over a bit. But welcome, George. How have you been? Please remind me, where are you now, George? I says, oh, have I read that already? Oh, I think Ice put that twice. Thank you, Ice. And I will like on it. Oh, you're lovely, Ice. So Barbara says, I'm coping well. 6 weeks is a long time, but we'll get there eventually. And how is it going for you? I'm not going to lie. Day one was like... No, I'm making it sound worse than it actually was. So with me, I love to go to the gym on a Monday. A good week would be me going 3 times a week, but of course it gets impacted, with childcare when they're off. But Monday I made sure I got up really early, went to the gym, was feeling great. Then I got an email and it kind of annoyed me a little bit. That's another story. And then I was thinking, what can I do with the children? Because in my mind I was thinking, I don't want them to be bored at home. And I think sometimes as parents, we probably worry more than what they do. So it was way too hot, although they were having a good time on the trampoline in the garden. And when it cooled down, I gave them something to eat. We went for a lovely walk, which, Barbara, if you have a chance, have a look at my latest video. It's only about 6 minutes. That was released today. So that's what I did on Monday. I took them to the country park and it was lovely. It was really nice. Where are we? Hey, I don't know why it just jumps. Okay. FSC says, I have a friend which his mum is a teacher with special needs. She's been working for 10 years. Partnership. I have a friend which his mum is a teacher. So, let me see. Let me make sure FSC hasn't said anything else because I want to stay on his point. So, FSC, you're saying you have a friend which his mum is a teacher. So, is she a teacher who has special needs herself? I just want to clarify. Or is she a teacher that teaches special needs children? And she's been working for 10 years. Just clarify that for me and what the specific question is about. I said, sorry, it cloned my message. Oh, it's doing it twice. That's weird. It's just happened again. So George says, been brilliant until, what about you? I am on a country that shares borders with Asia and Europe, I think. Georgia. Oh my goodness. Honestly, your vlogs, if you ever started them, George, like the fact that you're like, I think I'm here, because you move about so much. But nice one, George. How's Bob doing? I hope you're both keeping well. George, what do you think of our new Prime Minister? Oh, I shouldn't have asked, actually. George is like our politician in the in our lovely community. I think he's definitely going to be Prime Minister in the future. Ice, I don't know what is going on. Oh my goodness, Ice, this is the thing. Every time you comment, it's doing it twice. Do you want to reset your phone? Ah, it's fine. We know you're not spamming. It's just sort of twice. Oh my gosh. Ice says, oh my gosh, I'm going to break my phone. Oh, George, got your glow. Oh. Got your glow. Shall I see if I can stop it for you as I am a mod? Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay. We're speaking to Ice. Oh, okay. Okay, FSC. Because the way that I read it, it seemed like I wasn't sure if you were talking about her. Okay. She doesn't have special needs. She works with them. Okay. So, before that point, you were saying you want some advice about relationships. What specifically were you looking for? Is it in regards to this friend's mum? Does she have her own dilemma, or does your friend have a dilemma? Let me know. George says, I am traveling back to Dover as we talk. My goodness. George, I'm surprised I haven't crossed paths with you. Not that I would know what you'd look like, but if anything, you might recognize me. But yeah, I feel like I've been living in Kent the last 2 days. Yeah, it's been a busy one. And what's so annoying is that when you miss a train, even though it wasn't my fault because the cab came late yesterday, they come every hour. It was long. You just got 4 minutes late, of course, because the cab was late. And I had to sit there just waiting. It was so frustrating. But yeah. So, Ice is saying hopefully it will stop doing it soon. Yeah, it looks like it has. Alex, hey Sim, 1 p.m, 1 a.m. Hope everyone is okay. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry, Alex. It's so lovely to see you because I know, was it the last live or a couple of lives we've not seen you, but you've always checked in, so I've known you've been all right. But so you finish on the 31st, do you, Alex? Are you finishing for annual leave? Oh, well, welcome, Alex. Guys, don't forget to like the live. Live, love, laugh TV. Blessings, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome. How was your day? Guys, if you haven't told me how your day's been today and you've got time to type, let me know how it's been. Let me know. I was saying that my day's been very busy. Between buses, several trains and buses, I just felt like your whole day goes, doesn't it? I have really missed driving. Obviously, I don't want to be in a situation where my car's going to just start flashing, or like a Christmas tree on the dashboard. So I've got to feel confident that it is 100% okay or thereabouts. So yeah, I think very far distance, I may just still have to stick with the train until I'm certain. So I was saying, hopefully it will stop doing it soon. Alex, no mods now. What do you mean? I think they've changed the format, because before, was it your whole name that was in blue, but you've still got a blue jacket next to your name. So has George. YouTube's forever updating things. So unless there's something I don't know and they've got rid of mods. But yeah, if you look on where your name is, you've got a little blue shield there. Ice is like, oh, FSC. No, it's about a girl. Okay, tell me. But I don't want to dismiss what you said before. That's amazing. That's really good to hear. You've got a close connection where your friend's mum works with special needs children. And I'm sure it can be quite challenging at times, whether it's maybe managing behavior or lack of resources, and she's doing the best she can, but I'm sure it's very rewarding. So if you ever get to speak to your friend's mum anytime soon, can you tell her that Sim from SimSENDTalk thanks her for all her hard work? And there's some very good teachers out there, and I'm sure she's one of them. And but there's just a few that aren't. But but some of them need to be sort of have the refresher training with kids in general, to be honest. Where are we? But yeah, go ahead, FSC, if you haven't done so already. So, guys, please like, please subscribe to my channel and be part of this growing community if you haven't done so already. So George is saying, oh my gosh, this is why, you know what, I apologize, George, because as soon as I said it, I thought this is going to trigger him. I do apologize. Here we go. Let me have a sip of water before I read out what George has to say, because I can already see it, a curse word. Andy Burnham is I let you read that, guys, okay? He is a far left liberal. We need these few things: mass support, drilling in the North Sea, and trade oil and gas with USA and Africa. Yeah, I knew you didn't like him, George. In fact, I don't know why I even asked, because I'm sure I did a few weeks ago. When we first heard that he might be Prime Minister, I think you commented. So why me and my big mouth had to go and trigger you, I apologise. Calm down now, and hopefully we'll have someone else. Whatever that will be. What did he say? 7th Prime Minister in 10 years or something? Oh, terrible, isn't it? Oh my gosh, is that Alice? Your local Tesco's. Is that Alice? Hi, Alice. How are you doing? See, it's been a while, Alice, hasn't it? And you've got to say it's not Alice, but I'm sure it is Alice, because there's certain names where I'm like, yes, it must be this. But if I haven't spoken to you for a while, I'm like, is it? Start to doubt. How have you been today? Or how have you been since I last spoke to you? I said, oh my gosh, Sim, I might actually crash out. This is so annoying. Listen, at least, look, we know you're not doing it deliberately. You can either reset your phone, I'll be on for another sort of 15 minutes or so, or just don't worry about it. Oh dear, George says, so bad news, Sim, you know, the reef. I was told Tuesday by my mum that... What? Oh no. No way. Oh no. I was told Tuesday by my mum that he sadly passed due to a seizure, as he apparently had them a lot. So that's very sad, and I hope to go to his funeral soon. Oh my goodness. George, when you said bad news, I just thought maybe, no, this is really bad. Oh my, I remember him. Oh, I'm really sad. Oh, that's really upsetting. Oh, that's really sad. That's really sad. Correct me if I'm wrong, George. When you were in hospital with your dad... Oh no, was that someone else? I can't remember if it was the reef that notified me about your sickness. Oh, that's really sad. He was so friendly. Oh my gosh. My thoughts are with his family. Gosh, George. Oh, my whole mood's like... Alex, yes, I'm going to Liverpool. Oh, yes, you did say, Alex. Oh, yeah. Well, Alex, please give me an update after that. Are you working there again, Mr. Tech? George, if I get into Kent tomorrow for a delivery in Moorgate, then I will go live. That's like 7:50 in the morning. I'll be awake. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. If you go live, I'll make sure I check. George says, go on, Alex. Up Liverpool. Alex says, yes, sorry, I see. I see it AM sat at hospital, half my shift here. Oh, a self. Oh, that's so sad. So Ice is saying, please help me. I'm crashing out. Oh, Ice, I'm sorry. I don't know why your phone's doing that. Do you want to reset it? I mean, do you want to switch it off and put it back on again? So George says we need a general election ASAP. Vote Conservatives. Vote for Kemi. Oh my gosh, you're a Kemi fan. Yeah, because you don't like Greens, do you? I'm not going to mention the other ones beginning with R. Get up, Kemi. Get Britain working again. That might be a highlight, George. Brits, hi Brits. How are you, Brits for life? FSC says, okay, I have to go now. Have a lovely day and big support. I'll take care, FSC. Have a good day. Nice catching up with you. And now it's jumped. George, my dad has on back of his car, if this flag offends you, I will help you pack. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. George, going for a break, bro. George, when me and Bob was in hospital, he was there. This is so sad. So you were really good friends. What? I'm trying to remember if he shared about his seizures. He probably did. I might have to look at back at one of my earlier lives. Oh, that is really sad. Were you similar ages, George? Oh gosh. George says, but I needed to get it off my chest. Sorry, everyone. Ice, I'm going to put you in time out for 5 seconds. It may help. It's not a punishment. It's to help you. Oh, I hope she doesn't crash out from that, George. I don't know if it's going to help. Oh, it might have actually. Ah, hang on. Yes, Jack, I do remember you. Do you know what? I don't know if you've changed your name or whether I just don't remember it. I do remember Jack, but I need to, hang on. Unless you're someone that will keep changing your name so I can remember. Jack, I do remember you. I'm going into year 8. I do remember you. We had a good catch up the other week. How have you been, Jack? Guys, please like the live if you haven't done so already. So George says, hopefully that helps you. I says, I might have to leave because my phone is only on 1% and it's not charging. Oh, okay, Ice. Ice, will catch up soon then, okay? Try not to crash out. Okay, crazy old world. Welcome. Good question. I'm a bit of a reflective thinker, so I might have to take my time with this. Hey, what are your skills, talents, and interests? Well, one of my interests is YouTube, hence why I'm here. Interests. What are my talents? Well, I can't sing. I can tell you what I'm not talented in. I'm all right at dancing. Can some of it cross over between the 3 kind of headings? I think I'm a good listener, so I'd say that's a skill. I'm very invested in people. Yeah, very relational. I'm someone that will be, at the supermarket, and I'll be having a good natter with the person at the till or the person behind me, or just, I don't know, just speaking to the elderly on the bus, especially where I've been on the bus a lot. So no matter the age, gender, ethnicity, whatever, I'm very much invested. Yeah. What else? Interests, I play netball. I've not played during the summer league. Terrible. I did put my name down. I'll get in trouble for that. But yeah, there was just so much going on, and then it kind of clashed with my lives, and then my car as well, problems with it. I do really like the gym. Have I said that already? Yeah, that's it really. And I'm a Christian as well. Thank you for that question, Crazy Old World. Please like, guys. My name is Sim. This is SimSENDTalk. My channel is about raising awareness on special educational needs and disability, medical conditions, and mental health. And I've just heard some sad news that one of my subscribers, via George, who he was good friends with, has sadly passed away. So that has impacted me, as it would George and family. And yeah, I'm in shock, because when George was unwell, he was the one that notified me, and I remember panicking about George and Bob, thinking, oh my gosh. It's really crazy, isn't it, guys? Although I've never seen your faces, who knows, I could even walk past you or be on a train going past you. But you do start to kind of form some sort of attachment, isn't it? Just like, if I don't see some of my regulars for a while, or even the new ones that have come through, I do look out. I do think, oh, I wonder what's happened to them. That's really sad. So George, ice, it's fixed. Okay, George, it's worked. Ice says, is it? And then George says, he was my only friend when I was in school. Oh, this is awful. This is really sad. Alex, just got news. This person. Oh, what's that? Is that when say person just passed? It was me that got the girl to hospital. Just 17 years. Oh my gosh, guys. What's going on tonight? Oh my gosh. These young ages. Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. Oh my gosh. Guys, this has not been, I mean, it's been an amazing live, but the sad 2 passings now. I mean, George, your friend, I know it didn't happen tonight, but just to hear the news. Take care of yourself, Alex, with that as well, okay? Because that's a lot. That's quite a lot to carry emotionally. Oh, so Ice says, oh, I think it has. Well done, George. Well done, George, for doing that. I was thinking, time out. I don't think that's going to work, but it did. George is just confirming it has. Jack saying, I've been good. Yeah, been really, really good. Thank you, Jack. How have you been enjoying the holidays? I can't remember if you said was it you that finished quite late, like this week? I'm trying to remember if it was you or another young person, but I remember someone having another week or so. And Jack, were you the one that got the amazing sats as well? No, hang on. No, it wasn't you. Wasn't you? Because you said you're going into year 8. So George is saying, Sim, I am off. See you on live if I make it past them. Oh, yeah, stupid English in Calais. Good for nothing. They let everyone else through the border, but not me. LOL. George, you and Bob stay safe, okay? Stay safe. And I really hope that yeah, you're not going to have too much stress like you did the other week or the week before, because I can't keep up. But when you had all that hassle being stopped and all of that. So take care of yourself. Ice says bye, Sim. Bye, Ice. Catch up soon. As Gabriel says, that British accent makes everything sound so much smarter. Oh, welcome. Thank you for that. That's so sweet. Where are you watching from? And if you haven't liked already, please like the live and please subscribe to the channel. Would love you to be part of this community. George is saying, bye, Ice. I'm going to. Alex is saying, speak soon. I have to go, chap. Some doors now. Oh, okay. Take care of yourself. Believe in yourself says, hi. I like that title. Believe in yourself. That's very much about the ethos of my channel, or part of it as well, because I also deal with the mental health side. So thank you for that. Where are you watching from? Crazy Old World says, I have autism, so I ask direct questions. Do not apologize. I thought that was a very good question. Very thought-provoking. With me sometimes, especially when I'm more of an early bird, so my brain is more active and alert. That's when I try and do my best sort of work in the morning. So when it gets to this time, which is now 10:36 at night, it can be a bit slow, but I really liked your question. Thank you so much. And welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad that YouTube is finally getting, not finally, but there are more people that are kind of connected to my channel than not. So I don't know if you heard Crazy Old World. My channel is about raising awareness on disability, special needs, medical conditions, and mental health. So you are more than welcome. Jack is saying, oh, it's amazing. We finished on Friday. Oh, last week. Okay. That's why I thought I got you mixed up with someone else. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're having a good time. I think this week's gone quite quickly, but I think where I've been traveling a lot. But yeah, enjoy it. A month and a half off. Believe in yourself. You remind me of... Oh my gosh, that's a compliment. Oh my gosh. I've seen that lady, Jude Bellingham's mother, if you know who that is. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh, she's absolutely stunning. Well, thank you for that compliment. I don't think I look like her, but she's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Yes, I've been following, or I had followed the football before. You know, we obviously... well, we came third place. So yeah, I was doing a little bit of research. So thank you for that compliment. Ooh. Jack was saying, no, it wasn't. Oh yeah, I realized it wasn't you. Crazy Old World. So do you really care about people you are speaking to in your lives? Yeah, I do. And I think, do you know what, Crazy Old World? I feel like it proves it, because so I go live twice a week, and I have generally the same people that join the live. If they don't join the live, which is no pressure, there's, you know, not holding anything to, like, you must be there, of course. Everyone's got their free will. But if they don't join, it's because they can't. More so, they're not wanting to. So I only started going live end of January, and some of the, what I like to refer to as the OGs, or the old school, or the originals, have been with me. Someone even on Monday was like, do you not remember me from the first live? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've lost count now how many lives I've done, because twice a week from the end of January, you do. But yeah, so I really do. So Jack said, I did quite bad in my SATs. I struggle and then got kicked out my year 7 exam for moving about, which is part of my EHC plan. I remember, Jack, and this was really triggering, actually. Yeah, they have to do better. Schools have to do better. And you may have a few teachers that are really invested and they understand, but that's not okay. That's not okay. Yeah, if that's part of your EHC plan, then they need to refer to it. And do you know what happens? This is for everyone, you know, not just Jack. Sometimes these EHC plans, they're so long or they're so thick that people aren't really reading it. Honestly, they're not reading it. And whatever way they can refer to it, they need to do it. If they need to run it through, I don't know, Copilot or something to have it condensed, summarized, concise, so that they'll know Jack struggles to sit for long periods of time or Jack needs movement breaks, do it. Like, let's not just have this legally binding document that is just sat and filed until a year later when you've got to review it. So I really hope, Jack, that as you enter into your year 8 and beyond, there will be more compassion, there will be more patience. And if there isn't, tell your mum to, well, you don't even have to tell your mum. I'm sure she's advocating for you. And they're the best times during your annual review. And I think I mentioned it to you before. If not, I'm going to just say it again anyway. If there's something that's really upsetting you or concerning you, an emergency annual review can also be called. You don't have to wait for the anniversary to have the next one. So well done. So Jack, well done for showing up. Yeah, I know you're saying you did quite bad in your SATs, but you showed up. Sim text you later on with updates. Yeah, text me later. Thanks, Alex. Have a good rest of shift. Lindo, my goodness, Lindo, how you doing? Lindo, I've been on for 66 minutes. I'm going to stay on for a bit longer as you just joined. But Lindo, you did make me laugh on Monday. You and J.A. Legacy, you were like two little cheeky children in the class. Do you know what I mean? But you did make me laugh. Lindo, good evening, Sim and my people in the chat. Lindo lives in Italy. So, yeah, welcome, Lindo. FSC says, I joined in to say good night, Sim. Good night, FSC. Good night. Thank you for joining today. Believe in yourself. You said that your channel focuses on mental health. I'm 24 from the UK trying to be a tennis player. Wow. I definitely have gotten anxiety and social withdrawal because I am ashamed I haven't achieved my goals yet. What advice would you give me? Wow, there's some really good questions. I might have to start going live early in the morning when my brain is. Let me just say, believe in yourself. As your YouTube title or channel name says, you really need to apply that to yourself and believe in yourself. Not everyone has everything sorted by, say, 25 or 21 or 18 or even in their 30s, 40s, 50s, okay? You have to start. Hang on, let me read it again. So you're saying you have anxiety and social withdrawal. I mean, there's a few more things I'd love to sort of find out from yourself. Like, is this something that's happened recently? Is this something that you've had from childhood? Has there been a trauma that's happened? Really deep stuff which you may not feel comfortable to get into, which I will respect. But if it's something where you feel like, actually, I want to get help to overcome my anxiety, is it something where you would consider therapy? You could go via your GP. They sometimes have, I'm sure they're still about talking therapy. There is a waiting list depending on how, they will assess you and see where they should put you on that list. Counseling. Also, the fact that you're into tennis, you may want to keep, some people find comfort in just keeping fit in other ways, like walking or running or going to the gym. Your one would be tennis. So do not give up in that sense. Find what works for you. I can give you advice. Obviously, I don't know you. I can only discuss based on the information you shared. But sometimes we have triggers, and it's about that self-awareness of, if you're old enough to remember, when did these triggers start for me? When did I start to feel quite anxious? Is it something that my loved ones or my close friends have noticed, or is this something that I mask? You know, a lot of the times people can mask, literally, just like the term, sort of covering up their feelings. Deep inside, you're feeling like, you know, like the little duck legs. Well, they're not legs, you know what I mean? But on the surface, you're looking like you're smiling, that you're happy, that you're comfortable, and you're struggling. So my advice, seek help. If it's got to that level, I know some people at times may have panic attacks, and then that's a whole nother situation. So keep on top of it before it gets out of control, okay? I hope that's helped a little bit. Coldine says, I'll have you in my prayers to believe in yourself. Thank you so much, Coldine. That's lovely. Guys, if you haven't liked the live already, please like the live. Please subscribe to my channel. This is a safe space. Honestly, no judgment here. And if anyone does make a comment, which is very rare, you know, honestly, we're generally a group that are very positive, and the majority of my regulars aren't here tonight, but feel free to share. And I really appreciate that you do feel comfortable in sharing. So, Crazy Old World, what are your qualifications? To give your qualifications to speak about what you are. Interesting question. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is an interesting question. Let's just say, I like Crazy Old World. My goodness. If I went to an interview and Crazy Old World would be there, I'd be like, damn, I don't know if I got this job. Put it this way, Crazy Old World, and you can try and work it out. So I work with children and families, and I've been doing this for a very long time. So firstly, let me just be honest. My first degree was in media and cultural studies, which what I do now has nothing to do with that, except for on YouTube, I guess. And then I worked in primary and secondary schools as an LSA. So I've worked with various children with a number of disabilities. Sometimes it was through like an agency, so I wasn't always consistent in one school, which for me, who's quite relational, I was just like, I want to stay with that child. But then I ended up staying in a primary school in East London for a year with a child that has ADHD. And I sort of referred to it in one of my lives that he just randomly, he was only 7, got the scissors, cut my fringe. I'm just like, it was a side fringe. I was like, what have you done? And he's like, sorry, miss, I didn't mean it. So I also got a chair thrown in my back. Like, I've worked with some challenging children, but as I said, I looked beyond the behaviours. They say every behaviour is a form of communication. Even at the time when you're kind of like thinking, oh, this is a lot. I then became a family. I'm just summarising it, otherwise these titles are really long. It was like a family support worker stroke disabled inclusion officer, which was where I worked with 5 children aged 5 to 13. They had another officer for the older children. And what we would do, we would help to find clubs, groups, activities that they were interested in doing. And then I would interview for support workers that could kind of, whatever gap there was to preventing these children from joining these clubs, we would try and close the gap. I loved that job, but after 2 years, the funding was taken. And then what happened after that? Then I was the lead parent support advisor in another area in East London. After 2 and a bit years, our funding was taken. I worked in schools. We would do home visits. And you know what I found with those jobs? You're thinking you're going in for one thing. So, for example, the head teacher might say, we're really worried that this child looks very unkept. This child is coming into school hungry. The child is not focused. And so, you know, we weren't social workers. So it wasn't that people, how can I put it? That threat, so to speak, that people were thinking, oh gosh, you're coming to take our child, which social workers, you know, that's another story. They don't do. But So I'd be doing home visits, and what you find is that you're going in to talk about one thing, and then it was like an onion, like layers and layers. Sometimes I'm at the visit for hours because the parent is just pouring out their hearts, and yeah. So yeah, and then after that, I now work with children in care, and some of them are neurodivergent. So I feel like I've got the experience and the expertise and the qualification. So am I hired? Crazy old world. Am I hired in your job, in your interview? Jack saying, is there any way my parents can get in touch with you? Jack, have a look at my, how can I explain it on YouTube? So, you know, like there's a home page, or like where my picture is, and then there's a little introduction. My email's in there. So yeah, they can email me. Okay. Lindo, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking so much, Sim. What about you? I'm good, Lindo. Honestly, just been busy working. Mondays, you'll probably see me a bit more relaxed, even though Monday was the first day of the school holiday. So I was a little bit like that. But so I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So today I'm a little bit, but I'm good. Thank you so much. Was that tree? Oh, best looking on YouTube. You're so kind. Thank you so much. Please, guys, thank you for all the likes. If you haven't liked already, double tap that screen. Please subscribe to my channel. You're a beautiful, I was gonna say beautiful audience, beautiful group of people tonight, honestly. Jack is saying, I want to be a farmer when I'm older. Nice one. So have you been around farming, Jack? Or is it just something where, oh my gosh, my battery's 10%. Just something you've always wanted to do. So Linda says, I'm glad you were laughing the last time during your live stream. I had a time. Oh my gosh, you honestly, you two just made me laugh so much. So much. Do you know what? All we need is Gary now. Next time, JA Legacy, yourself, Gary. Gary cracked me up. I think about a month ago, he was just saying every time he has Caribbean food, he has a Jamaican accent. I was like, do you know what? Yeah. Ah, crazy old world, you know. Come on, let's not be like that. Everyone has mental health and can share their experience. So that's what I'm doing. So thank you for joining. And yeah, Jet2, how are you doing? How are you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. I'm good, thank you. It's been a lovely live, a really, really good live. What have you been doing? Have you been traveling, Jet2? Believe in yourself is something that has it's something that's been happening the last few years. I've been trying to achieve this dream since I was about 21, and since then is when I would have the anxiety and social withdrawal. Where are we? Wait, let me read that again. It's something that's been happening the last few years. I've been trying to achieve this dream since I was about 21. And since then is when I would have the anxiety and social withdrawal. I don't have any close friends anymore, but I'm friendly with lots of people. In my mind, I tell myself I can only be in a relationship or have close people once I achieve my dreams. My mind, I believe myself, I can only be in a relationship or have close people. No, that's not true. No, that's not true. Oh, but thank you for sharing that. Honestly, keep doing what you're doing. And you know what? Regardless of what others are saying, I mean, to be honest, crazy old world, that was hilarious in the fact that we should be able, we all know our triggers, we all know what can help us. And do you know what? If I can share something that can help one of you out there, I'm not going to let a comment like that stop me, because I think it's very ridiculous. But you keep doing what you're doing, believe in yourself, okay? Try not to limit yourself. Try not to feel like you have to reach every accomplishment. You don't. You're doing the best that you can do. And see if you can have supportive people around you, okay? What's this here? What was that? Steve Barbro, what do you do if a seagull comes into your house? I don't know. What do you do? What do you do if a seagull comes into your house? Be Hi says, hi, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I want to hear the rest of that joke. Lindo says, I dropped a thumbs up to your live stream already, Sim. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jet2 says, sorry, been very busy at the Farnborough Air Show. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, that sounds very entertaining, Jet2. I'll make sure to be more consistent and joining you live stream. Oh, that would be nice, but obviously no pressure whatsoever. Ronan, geez, I forgot. Sorry, don't worry. Honestly, guys, this is a live for whenever you're free. I know, listen, life be life in. It's okay. So Ronan says, well, if you've got a seagull in your house, become friends with it and give it some fish. Jet2, oh, hey, Rome. Oh, this is Ronan, by the way, not Roman. Roman was on earlier, but yeah, this is Ronan. Ronan, I've been really busy, to be honest. Oh, that's all right. What have you been up to other than what you shared last time? Here we go. Where are we here? One sec, guys. Oh. Jetty says, oh, Ronan says, working on a project about mental health. Oh, Ronan, there was someone who I thought we were engaging quite well on here called Crazy Old World. And just like, oh, I've reported you for what is your qualification? Just like, we all have mental health, or we all have, or some of us may have had a crisis. You're just sharing. I haven't got time for that energy. Everyone's been lovely, guys. Thank you. Like the live, guys. If you haven't liked already, subscribe to my channel. So I actually, when did you start? I started 82 minutes ago. Yeah, mind my French. Some people are just birds. Yeah, I know. Do you know what? I was actually rating all the questions from this person, and then it was like, why get all hype? So I can't be bothered with that. Believe in Yourself said, thanks for the advice. My family ridiculed me and called me useless when I was achieving my dreams. But you're right. I should find the right people to support me 100%. And once you feel settled in that, and if you feel that you need more help, then you know the channels to go to. Yeah. Not channels like YouTube channels, but you've got your GP, you've got whatever you find helpful, okay? But you are welcome, believe in yourself, and I hope I get to see you again soon. So Jet2 says, are you going on holiday anytime this summer? Yeah, I'm going to the Isle of Wight next month. So not abroad, but yeah, but I'm looking forward to the break. Ronan, I'll have to watch the replay when you upload it. No worries. Believe in yourself. You have great energy. Thanks for replying in such detail. You are welcome. You are really welcome. And I hope, I will never pretend to be something I'm not. But it's a shame because I did like that person's questions, but I thought I'm not going to have you just moan because you want to trigger me or anyone else on this live. So yeah. How's the hubby and kids? They're good, thank you. They're good. I'm sure I can't see any little legs, so I'm sure they're in bed. And my husband came back from work not so long ago. Ronan says, Isle of Wight. Yeah, nice. Sophia says, hey, she's packing right now. Well, is she coming with me? Guys, thank you so much. Listen, I think my battery's gonna, like, it looks like 1%. So thank you so much for joining. It's been a really good live. She has a sleepover with her best friends. Oh, have a good one. Jet 2. All right, it's my last one I'm reading before it cuts off. Oh, and my light's going. I've got a very big story to tell you about my residential way with school. It was the worst experience I've ever had in my life. It was a camping trip which I have no experience in. Oh my goodness, you've got to let me know the next time because I feel like my battery's going to die. Okay, Linda's saying, hi, Romania. I'll see you on Monday. See you on Monday, Ronan. Jet2 says the staff were very rude and I felt really homesick and I wasn't able to call home. My parents nearly came to pick me up. I'm so sorry about the experience, Jet2. Please share a bit more if you don't mind when I next come on live and if you happen to be there. I don't want to rush you, but it's going to die. Take care, everyone. Have a good